What's up, everybody? Welcome to the show. Let's get it. It's a beautiful day. Monday, May 19th. Feels like a holiday. There's no UFC, but there's a W stream from me. I'm glad to be here. I'm excited to chop it up with the people and should have some nice banter about all things MMA at the moment. MMA slash, combat sports slash whatever else we feel like chatting about on an off week. And I'm sure that the conversation will flow. All right. What's up, Nacho guy? What's crack-a-lacking, bro? I see a lot of early banter about Dana White. I don't know if you guys heard, but Dana White is not going to be the promoter for the Canelo Alvarez fight. Kind of makes sense, though. Like, why would he be? I had an issue with it. I thought it was stupid to have the UFC's president promoting a boxing event on the same day as a marquee UFC event. Like, that just doesn't make sense. Fire Dana White for real? They might. But I don't know. I wish the UFC would embrace guys like AJ instead of Nina. You know, it's unfortunate, right? That if the UFC embraced the content creators that are true hardcore passionate fans, they probably would notice like an uptick in knowledgeable and quality fight fans. But instead, man, they like to go for the quick clicks and the little gimmicks and shit. What's up, Hernanov? When does Dana White step away from the UFC? I don't know a timeline. I know he's being replaced, though, with his boxing event. AJ, I'm not trying to be a hater in any way or shit on the UFC, but I'm sorry, bro. It just ain't been living up to the bill lately. Too many boring, repetitive matchups that aren't exciting. You know what, Rolla? Thankfully, you're not alone in that mentality, and I'm here to help, all right? We will make the UFC better. It will be better, promise. I believe that we are in a period of recession for the UFC almost. I think that might be a good way to put it. I know that Ariel Helwani had said it, but I don't want to fucking tail Ariel. But it means we're in a state where nothing feels as important anymore as MMA or specifically UFC fans. And when I explain that, like think back to John Jones, Daniel Cormier, pre-fight lead up. Obviously, the personal beef built that fight. But even the way the fight was promoted and the different shows that they did involving the fighters, the different interviews that they had, I think that currently we are in a state of lackluster fight promotion where the UFC is kind of just push the autopilot button and are just kind of just going through, right? It's just like, hey, pay-per-view. Okay, press conference, embeddeds, countdown, fight. There's no build up that feels unique to a lot of these fights or to the majority of these fights. I feel like why would we not have Dricus du Plessis and Hamzat Chimaev sitting across from each other a few weeks out or even a month out from the fight, doing some type of pre-fight promotion? I mean, there was a world tour for Jose Aldo, Conor McGregor. There was world tours of promotion. Now, we're lucky if we get a pre-fight fucking quality presser. We don't normally. They're normally shit. Jairzinho Rosenstruck will headline DBXN. And Alex Caceres? What the fuck? I didn't know Alex Caceres got released from the UFC. What the fuck? What's DBXN? I never heard of this. That's actually kind of nuts, bro. A lot of like ex-UFC guys on the card. Trinaldo's on the card. Phil Hawes, Paladnikov, Alex Nicholson, Jessica Rose Clark. I've never heard of DBX. I don't know what that league is, but okay. Dana White's level of promotion is announcing a few fights on Instagram via 180p cell phone camera once a month. How the hell is he still the president? He doesn't even promote Power Slap well anymore. We're in a rough spot, man. We're in a rough spot. We need change. The UFC needs change immediately. I I guess I'm using this stream to brainstorm back and forth with you guys and we can talk to fix, but I think the storylines are lacking a bit. The UFC is not putting enough effort into promotion. I'm telling you, everything seems like a copy and paste. Every buildup seems like a copy and paste. Nothing feels special. Like Jack Della Maddalena versus Islam Makhachev is a historic fight. There needs to be a lot of energy put onto promoting that matchup to the masses. Like now it's like the UFC's like, well, we're the UFC, so of course you're going to watch us. But I feel like there still needs to be promotion done outside of just your basic bullshit. And it's like, it's not even fun anymore, bro. The UFC embeddeds are okay. The UFC countdowns are okay, but they don't have the same it factor. The same it factor. There was a time where it's like, you can't miss a fucking countdown. You don't want to miss an episode of Embedded. You want to fucking hear everything about a fight. Now it's like, yeah, I'm excited to watch the actual fight Saturday because I'm a hardcore. But what if I didn't know about it? Is it all over the place? Is it in our face? You know? I think UFC's dying, but we'll be back once Dana's gone. I really think there needs to be someone new who's passionate about the product in the lead. And it can't just be about dollar signs. Since we've shifted now to the TKO group, it's like the UFC is like a dollar sign company. For a long time, it was about making money, but also making fucking wow moments. Dana White said it's about making oh shit moments. He hasn't really been selling us oh shit moments. I mean, UFC 300 was fucking awesome. It was a stacked card. You think I'm looking for the word epic? There's nothing epic going on. There's nothing epic. They do a horrible job of promoting fights. I was in Vegas for Noche, and it was some weekend, same weekend as the Canelo fight. Boxing did a good job of promoting the fight everywhere. It's like more energy is being placed into it. The UFC is just like living off their name. UFC needs to build another superstar. It makes sense. I mean, how many times can I watch Oliveira get a title shot? You'll watch it and you'll like it. The Ilya Topuria Oliveira fight's a good fight. If they did a face-to-face, the shit will work. Morales is supposed to be Morales is a good fighter. Morales has a lot of potential. I think he's got a bright future. I'm looking forward to it. Sean O'Malley got spoon-fed, but he's not that good. I would say O'Malley's good. He's not great. He's not superstardom. He's not hyper elite. What's good, Braden King? I think that we need to look at not reimagining any type of promotion, just doing what was once done before. Doing what was, that's beautifully said. That's it. Doing what was once done before. I don't think we need to look forward into something that doesn't exist and reinvent the wheel. I think we need to look backward into what was. Okay, little pre-fight face to face. That sells a fucking fight. That sells a fucking fight. We need some breaths of fresh air in this game. It was cool to even had a grand arrival where the fighters showed up to MGM and had a little interview. And the next day they had an open workout for everyone to see. It was a classic time period, man. Nobody cares anymore, though. Nothing feels special. Nothing feels special. Nothing feels unique. Dana White's talking about focusing on boxing, bro. Thankfully, Turkey Al-Sheikh replaced him and is using a different promoter. But the fact that Dana White was even close to running a show the same night as the UFC is a fucking disgrace. If Rizzy was Brazilian or Russian, he'd be a star. Tell me I'm wrong. I don't think Rizzy would be a star, but I mean, he'd be popular. He's still kind of popular now. Question for the folks in AJ: what do we think about Macy Barber calling herself the future still? I feel like she should change it to the present. It sounds better because the future is like, you're always chasing something. Anytime a fighter turns heel, they cut them from the UFC or put them in the impossible matchups until they're cut. Mokayev's a perfect example. He was promo gold as a bad guy. Dana would cut Chael in 2025. It's kind of crazy. The UFC now has reached this point of greediness where I really think it's sick. I really think that they prefer that the fighters do not become as powerful so they could never go against the promotion. The UFC wants to be like the face of it all, not the fighters, the face of it all. Like, those are our fighters, but the UFC is the machine and the UFC is everything. Like the NFL. Like, yeah, there's good athletes in the NFL, but like they don't have the power. We have the power. And I think that when it comes to fighting, that's actually the wrong way to approach it. I think fighters developing a brand of their own and like growing into, homegrown talent or like, household names, I think that's a powerful thing. Took away their voices and sponsors. Of course, bro. They took away the individuality of being a UFC fighter. Like, yeah, sure, they give them, oh my God, we have custom shorts, guys. There was only custom shorts back in the day, bro. Now it's like you have to wear a strict fucking uniform. Now it's like, oh, there's custom shorts. Yo, check them out. There was only custom shorts back in the day. Like everybody had their own fucking style and they made money on the sponsors that were on their shorts. Now they don't. The UFC controls it. They pay you a little percentage. UFC went full fascist on our asses, bro. They controlling everything, bro. They want us down below. That's really what happened, bro. I seem serious today. I mean, I am a little serious today because I'm fucking fed up, bro. I'm fed up with this fucking bullshit as a fan. I'm watching UFC Vegas 106 and I'm like, okay, the main event was good. I like Michael Morales. There were some decent fights on the card. But what the fuck, bro? There's no energy. There's no life in the Apex. I could host a fight in my backyard with more energy than the fucking Apex has. There's no life in the Apex, bro. It's just like rinse, repeat. Okay, here we are at the UFC Apex. And I'm kind of sick of like the fucking just blandness of the whole product, man. I think you're onto something there, AJ. After they lost out on all the Francis promo with him running out and trashing the UFC, they completely changed how they treated fighters. They're like, we never want a guy to be able to go against us again. But in doing so, with their arrogance, with their greed, in doing so, now they've diminished their product. Experts Fighting Challenge. I'll tell you this much. If I had the UFC's financial backing and I had the ability to have a promotion, I will torch the UFC. And you're going to say, AJ, you're nuts. No, I could literally make something better. I've seen it. I've seen the UFC backed up against a wall by Strikeforce, and then they bought out Strikeforce because they knew that was the fucking threat to them. AJ, no disrespect, but why be pressed about the environment if you always preach about not going to one? What do you mean? I'm watching on TV. I'm talking about the experience even on the TV, bro. The Apex on the TV has no life to it. I don't need to go there. Life is wild. I work 50 hours a week, make good money, but everything is so expensive. Try to escape with boxing MMA, but the UFC just doesn't care. It's fucked. It's fucked. We need a for the fans organization again. Experts Fighting Challenge would be live. I'd have to come up with a better name, but yeah, my own league would hit, bro. My own league would absolutely slap. The Apex events need to go. If you let me run the show, I'll change everything for the better. It's all about, to me, I guess it's all about money now for the UFC. But to me, it would be, okay, we're going to make money, but it's all about making the best fucking product on the planet. I want people to say, holy fuck, I want this shit to go down in the history books. The issue is when money comes in, bro, people lose passion, right? It's more just like, all right, let's just keep making money. We're making money, man. No, I care about the product. I don't fucking care. Like, yeah, sure. If you, bro, you Dana White's set for life. Oh, a lot of these guys working at the higher ups of the UFC, bro, the money's already there. They just want more, more, more. I would rather say, let me pay the fighters more. Let me pay more for production. Let me take a pay cut. I'm still a millionaire. I'm still a fucking million. I'm what? Oh my God. But I don't make 50 million this year. I make fucking 30. Oh my God. God forbid, bro. God forbid. You have more money than fucking clumps of Americans, bro. Support the fucking clumps of Americans that don't have the money like you. That's what I'm thinking. Like the fighting organization, it's like everybody, this is their break from reality, man. I would put so much effort. I would put so much fucking effort, man. I guess that's the thing though. I'm not in the shoes, right? So I'm talking as one of them, one of the fans, one of us. But if you hop out and put somebody that loves the game in charge and they go promote these fights again, for God's sake, promote these fights again. Asking players not to be evil and greedy, challenge impossible. Yeah, you can't. They don't listen. They're fucking gone. Right. There's more money than generations of Americans will ever see. Exactly. They're gonna call me a commie? How? Bro, fuck out making a shitload. Take the money and reinvest it in the product. I don't get it, bro. I don't get it. What about the passion for the game, man? The best product in the world. The UFC at a peak again. It can all come back. It just takes one fucking step. One step, bro. Why do you care about what billionaires do with their money? Maybe because it can potentially benefit millions of people. You bootlicking fucking retard. It's funny, Casey. No, I agree though. I agree, bro. Like I couldn't imagine having such um a what would the word be? Such an excess of capital and not sharing that in some capacity. Even if I'm not talking about giving to charities and whatnot. I'm talking about, okay, I have all this money. I'm running the UFC. I want to make this the best product possible because I'm living this fucking amazing ass life. And I know people are fucking struggling. I want them to have an escape where they feel amazing on Saturday night. And during the week, when we drop the pre-fight show Wednesday, they're going to feel fucking amazing. They're going to forget about what's going on. Look at the Ultimate Fighter, bro. The Ultimate Fighter shows you everything. If I'm the UFC, the Ultimate Fighter is going to have $100,000 grand prize. What? Oh my God, my dream is to be in the UFC. I'm on the Ultimate Fighter. I made it. Oh, by the way, when you win the show, you're going to get 20,000 a fight. That's the contract, $100,000 contract, 20,000. There you go. What? Oh my God, I'm getting some money. But bro, this guy's fucking broke. Give him 100 grand. Just give him $100,000. What the fuck? You should be able to do the Ultimate Fighter and then become a full-time fighter. You shouldn't win the show and then still be working a 9 to 5. This is the issue, though. Dana White himself can cut those checks. Plenty of people at the UFC can cut those checks, bro. The UFC has now become like some weird dystopian overlords at the top, man. Whereas before, Dana White was a common man. Before Dana White pushed it up and started making that big money, he was a common man. He was working as a fucking, what, a bellhop? He was holding doors and shit in Boston. But now he's with the elite crowd, the multi-millionaire crowd. So now it's unintentional, but there's definitely a superiority complex. And I think it happens to so many that rise in life is a superiority complex over the masses. Now they are better than. Now they can't eat dinner with the boys like they used to. They can't break bread with us anymore. You understand? But if you flip the mentality and you have somebody that may say, man, I'm a fucking rags to riches story and I'm so blessed to be here. Holy shit. I can't wait to deliver the most badass fucking UFC events ever, bro. Oh, there's definitely a cure, Brady King. 100%. 100%. Now it's a publicly traded company. It's fucked. Boom, 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 boom. Dana was never a common man. It's his bullshit made up story. You think so? I don't know. Say DDP 5 times fast. Why does it sound like you're saying DDP? DDP, DDP. Yeah, it does. Conspiracy theory, bro. Drickus Duplessis is Diddy. How'd you know? You found out the truth, bro. You just broke the matrix. Congratulations. But yeah, I don't know. I just think the UFC could be so much better than it is, man. So much better than it is currently. It could be so much better. The common man just doesn't get in tight with the Fertitas. I guess. Hey, have you heard of Clembat's YouTube channel? He does MMA breakdowns on a live. He's mentioned he's a big fan of you, the community showing you love. I appreciate it, man. I know who Clembat is. Shout out to him. Thanks, man. No card this weekend. Just me fucking angrily ranting all week. Just me yelling about how the UFC is in need of a change. It is in need of a change. The 99% should say fuck the 1%. I understand how some of you guys enjoy boots on your throat. That's funny as fuck. Easy. You want to talk about this past weekend's card a bit? Sure. Michael Morales destroyed Gilbert Burns, and I thought it was a pretty impressive performance. I understand that Gilbert Burns is past his prime and whatnot, but holy fuck, man. Michael Morales made it look easy as fuck. He beat his ass, man. I'm a fan of Michael Morales' skills. I like what I'm looking at when I watch him flow, and I think he's got a good future ahead of him for sure. Hands are dangerous. Wrestling base is there. It's so weird. It's like people shit on me. Oh, Ecuadorian wrestling. I'm like, yeah, that doesn't matter to you. Ecuadorian wrestling. Like there's Ecuadorian wrestlers. Boom, 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 boom. These guys are fucking Ecuadorian Olympians. Age Jizzle, what up, player? What's up, CB Delivery? I'm chilling, my friend. Make sure you guys hit the like button if you're just tuning in. If you just hopped in, hit the likes, bro. And if you didn't just hop in, but you haven't hit the likes, hit it too. Agreed, the Apex seemed dry as fuck this past weekend. Looked like 30 people there max. It was shit, bro. It was shit. We can all play the bullshit game. Oh, well, at least we have fights. And I always would say that, at least we have fights. And I am happy to at least have fights. But it's like the Apex is a shell. It's a shell of what the UFC really is about. The UFC is about the fucking fans, bro. The UFC is about the wow moments, and that should be in front of thousands of people. Apex events, yeah, I understand they save money and time for the UFC for sure. But it's like, it doesn't feel right to me. Oh, I'm in the UFC. I'm fighting at the UFC Apex. So stupid. I am staying up to watch Barber versus Blanchfield, of course. No money line with Finch tonight, but not because there's no card this weekend, but because Finch, man, is under the weather. But him and I might be doing a Q&A a little later this week. We might do a live show Wednesday night, potentially. But shall find out at some point. Probably take some flack for this, but I have to ask, you think the UFC pays fighters to take dives, push certain fighters to stars? I don't think so. No. I saw the video of Morales in a dress. It's like some Ecuadorian festival thing. He's not a cross dresser normally. What's up, Lak Shabazz? Like we see it often where certain guys win a decision where they should have lost, but are gifted it to keep the hype on them. The spoon-fed easy fights afterwards. You know what, Brady King? I get where you're coming from. The matchmaking, we can say, lightens the load for certain guys, but I don't think there's fixes and shit like that in the UFC, you know? I need Turkey Al-Sheikh to stop wasting money on boxing and spend that oil money on Jones Aspinall, bro. I don't want Turkey Al-Sheikh even involved with my UFC, to be honest with you, bro. I don't. I don't. I don't know. I just don't. It's like I get it. He's doing good things for boxing, but I don't. I don't. Unless he's gonna hire me as an advisor. You understand? Unless you get me on the board. There's big changes that need to happen, bro. There's big changes. I want to see it. Be cool if you started tracking your picks. I mean, I talk about my full card breakdown results at the end of every recap show, so I do. You may be in bed early, just watching my stream next Saturday. I don't blame you, bro. Fuck watching the fight. Sometimes you better just listen to my ass fucking talk. More money, more problems. Exactly. Damn, AJ. What's up, Justin Mack? Keep his grubby mitts off our UFC. Exactly, bro. Tell me why you want one person to enjoy ridiculous amounts of riches instead of 30% of that to fix the country for millions while still leaving the assholes to be rich. You know why I think there's an issue with that, KZ, why it doesn't work? Is because the idiots who are the ones who get a hold of that 30% from the billionaires don't know what fuck all to do because they're corrupt bastards as well. The problem is like this corruption all the way bleeding its way down, bro. So it's shit, bro. This is the fucking world we live in, unfortunately, my man. Hey, Brendo, thank you for 199. Of course, I go 9-2 on picks this card. I don't watch. That's crazy, bro. You didn't watch this past card? I know I didn't see you in chat. No, I didn't see you. Thank you for being here, though. Thank you for 199, bro. Shout out to you, Brendo. Trade in champ, you savage. Thank you for $99.99. Rizzy Boyev plus Costa Moneyline cash. My only parlay bet, 400 to win 900. Thanks, gangster. I got you, bro. You looking to catch dubs? My fucking parlays have not been missing at all lately for the big safe ones. Obviously, some of the D-Gen ones miss, but if you play in the safe parlays, bro, they're just on point all the time. People are telling me I got to go back to Lock City parlays. I might have to because I've been fucking relentless with parlays. Thank you, trading champ. Appreciate you, bro. Did I rob a bank? No, I didn't rob a bank. I'm going to pick Hamzat over DDP. I got a feeling. Used to be a big believer at the UFC was 100% real fighting. I mean, I think it is still. Turkey spends a lot of money on super fights and promotions. Just boxing is boring. All they do is run. Boxing has a higher likelihood of being boring. That's true. Bro, you never see me during the fight campaign because I'm too nervous watching my bets. I just go and check your reaction after I finish. I don't blame you, 40K ODS. I don't blame you at all. You were filming a wedding? Well, I hope you had a good time filming that wedding. I hope you made some money, bro. Hope we made some money. Bro, I love the fucking debate that we're having in chat. The battle of the rich, the taxes on them and all. This is fucking hilarious, bro. What a chat today. What a chat today. The chat's fucking tremendous today. This is the best Monday chat we've had in weeks, and it's an off week for the UFC. Drop the prediction. There's no fights this weekend. Why would I drop predictions? Why am I going to do predictions a week out early? No, 2 weeks out from a card. Why? A fucking Apex card too? Why? What is the point? There's no purpose to it, bro. Like, oh, well, I can beat the line. I don't feel like looking at that card right now. I'm going to start doing notes tomorrow, and then I'll have it out Sunday. I am a big fan of, dropping them the Sunday before. I just don't really feel like doing 2 week early predictions. I don't know. It just doesn't hit for me. It's not my forte, bro. I'm trying to cover the game, bro. I'm trying to talk about fucking shit I give a fuck about on the off weeks. That isn't just predictions, man. I'm covering the UFC like a madman during the fucking week. Well, when it's a fucking off week, bro, I'm grateful to fucking be able to talk about some topics that I care about, man. And it's like, yeah, we talk about a little bit on the streams, but it's very picks. We got to talk about the fights too. Now I can just fucking rant about the news, man. I can rant about wanting Dana White booted out in a whole new, front runner in the UFC as far as the, the main room, the office. Marco Medeiros plus 150. He's a live underdog. I like Marco. You guys know I like Mark Kelly. He was on the fucking show. Yeah, I'm gonna text Taco back today and see when he's available. I don't know his availability, but if he's available, we'll make it happen. I'll talk to him. I'll talk to him in the next 24 hours. I'll reach out to him. I'll reach out to him. Joey Diaz interview soon in my dreams. I mean, it'd be cool if it happened, but I don't know. The next fight card is Aaron Blanchfield and Macy Barber. You ain't missing much, bro. Oh, AJ, what's up with the rats? Come to see Tiago's loss reaction, talk shit and dip. There's a lot of soy boys. I mean, bro, people always gonna prey on your downfall when you're doing something they never would do or never could do. You understand? It's like dudes that fight in the UFC, man. Some people just hate them with a burning passion and just hope they get destroyed. It's the same thing with me making a pick. Some people, they like hate that I fucking win, and then they're like, I want them to lose. I don't know. I guess it's like a temporary happiness for them to fill the void of their lacking life. I would say that genuinely. Like you have to feel like I don't feel bad for them in the sense that like, I give a shit. I mean, I wouldn't piss on them if they were on fire, but I feel more bad that that's their reality. You know? It's like I feel more bad for that reality. I feel bad for their parents. But it's fucking losers, dog. Some people just suck, bro. And online, a lot of the suck comes out, bro. You're going to see it because it's so easy to let your hatred for life out online. Real life, how you going to do it? Real ones want you to win. Thank you, Hollow Heretic. The UFC Apex is equivalent to AAA in baseball. Just the venue sucks, bro. I'm sick of it. Moises, now he walked out like an NPC. I knew we were in trouble, but it is what it is. Haven't lost faith, AJ. And the next month, we need another pay the rent parlay. I'll make it happen for you, Almost Mexican. We win, we lose, we draw, but we always keep on swinging, bro. That's it. It's because no one's to call them losers in real life. It's probably because they're not talking to anybody, Boom, 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 boom. Perseverance, exactly, bro. Perseverance like a savage, bro. I'm chilling. I feel great. I needed this week off from the fights, man. I'm happy to just cover the game this week. Like, it feels good to just be live streaming about, like, trending shit that's going on and stuff I care about instead of just focusing on the picks. It's actually the best feeling in the world. I fucking love it. Genuinely. Regardless if I tail or not, you have some of the best breakdowns in the game. Always worth a listen, and clowns will tail and get mad, but they're too lazy to do their own research. It's because I always tell it as truth. I'm like, yo, do your research, get your study in, like, make sure that you are lining up what you're seeing with what I'm seeing if you're actually looking to capitalize and place money down on the fights. But some people, bro, everybody wants to get rich quick scheme. Why do you think so many motherfuckers get scammed online? UFC Apex will continue to happen because we continue to buy into it. I know. What's up, Jack Talon? Good to see you, bro. My fucking leader of the British experts army. What's up, dude? Good luck, Jacob Garcia. I don't know who the Mariners are playing. I just know it's a fucking baseball team, and I wish you nothing but great success. Moises did his best boxing defense on the ground. He was out. He looked fucking horrible. Moises, bro, is just never improved. He's just trash. I think Moises is just soft, low-key. Like, he can fight, but he's soft, though. And Gordon's not soft. Billy Goff, minus 150, but he's fighting the Asian sensation. That's a scary fight for him. I like Billy Goff, but he's not that good. You were 2 minutes behind, KZ? What the fuck? Well, I'm glad to have you on live now. Can't wait for this little break and for you to get straight back to it. We coming for big this summer. Fuck yeah, Jack Talon. 50K this summer. We're going, bro. 50,000 subscribers is on the way. Hey, Rizzy Boy of Costa cashed over here? Of course, bro. Rizzy Boy and Costa, of course, it cash, bro. Of course. The safe parlays slap constantly. It's just I like underdog locks because I like the savage dog lock section. If you don't want to play it, don't play the Savage Dog Lock. There's still plenty of other fucking ways to make money. But it seems like I'm only judged from the Savage Dog Lock, whether it wins or loses, if my night is successful. I find that to be such an interesting thing. It's like all the safe parlays hit, but the Savage Dog Lock didn't. So then it didn't work because the degen shit doesn't hit. I don't get it. Billy's your boy in real life. He's winning, bro. Trust. Okay. Well, of course, if he's your boy in real life, like, of course you're going to see him more likely to win because that's your, the natural bias of self. But I hope he does for your sake. If he's your boy, like, I wish him luck. I'm not saying he's definitely going to lose either. Costa and Orosa, an early fight of the year contender. I mean, it was a good fight. I don't know about fight of the year, but it was a good fight. You're sorry for the stupid name calling, dudes. This baked and stupid politics shits get me fired up, and the Twitter toxicity bleeds over. At least KZ's honest. That's what I love about KZ. He'll tell you straight when he's out of line. Respect. Is Zach Reese Gamrot parlay a lock? I mean, I feel like Gamrot should win. Zach Reese is fighting against someone that I can't think of right now. Hold on. Dushko Tudorovic. I mean, Zach Reese should win that. Tudorovic is shit, but Zach Reese is not really good either. Like, let's be honest. Zach Reese is kind of trash, bro. Bakoyev killed him. He got slammed on his head by Brundage. He knocked out a washed Julian Marquez. That was a nice win. He'll probably win. Yeah, we win some, we lose some. Part of the game, bro. It's because people have this weird thing about plus money single fighter plays. And if you get one wrong, they freak out, even though an underdog is supposed to lose based on the odds. That's how it goes, Rad Max. True. Reese could definitely sell. Reese could definitely sell, bro. He's not really like good. He's okay. Like certain times, like you have a prospect like him. It's like, bro, can you imagine Zach Reese in the top 15? Because I can't. Like he got knocked out in the first round by Bakoyev. He got slammed on his head by Brundage. That doesn't speak top 15 guy to me at any point. Markel Medeiros, I think he's got a good chance to win, but Balaji Oki's really fucking explosive. But I'll probably pick Markel. I like Markel Medeiros' style. He's been on the show before. I'm not just picking him because of that, though. But I think he wins. Reese shouldn't be minus 280 against anyone after this shit performance. I agree. Just Tudorovic is fucking ass, bro. Dushko Tudorovic is like a failed prospect. Failed prospect. You went to a U.S. university in Nicaragua, 3 semesters, though. Rip. Damn, bro. Every time you bet on Reese, he loses, and when you don't, he wins. Well, don't bet on him so everybody else can win on him. The only thing flowing more during those semesters than alcohol was the Central American vagina. You had a great time in college, KZ. Medeiros definitely live to bring the thunder. I mean, he came on this show. He's got the rub now. I think he's a good underdog. We'll see. Is that the Savage Dog Lock? Do I just go Medeiros? Fuck it. Were you pissed on Saturday, AJ, or for a while now? Wait, what was I pissed about? They are trying to give him a layup in Tudorovic, but Tudorovic still knows how to throw a punch. Watching the card, I was just like, bro, the Apex is just kind of sleepy. Like, I wasn't like, yo, this is the UFC. I'm like, all right, at least we're watching fights. But I'll be honest, bro, I prefer to fucking watch the PFL sometimes than the Apex, man. Dana was replaced by Turkey Al-Sheikh to promote the boxing card. Void M8. Oh my God. So that's dirty boxing? I didn't realize that. Bro, nobody explained to me, bro. I was like, what's DBX? I didn't realize that was dirty boxing's fucking, I don't know what you call it, a little abbreviation. So Rosenstrike is doing dirty boxing. That makes sense. You just put two and two together yourself, Void? Well, that's what you listen, that's what you're here for, bro. You're here. So I don't gotta think as much. Chat, we're at 47 likes. Can we get 50 likes now? KZ's a well-traveled man. After the interview, he's got to be the Savage Dog Lock. I know. Fuck no, the Savage Dog Lock is not Holloway, bro. He can't stop a takedown. What do I hope is next for Patty? I don't know. It was Medeiros versus Austin Hubbard last fight. KZ, I'm pretty sure he is still in Nicaragua. He's never leaving, bro. He said he's done with America. Living in a small apartment, I was like, wow, this absolutely sucks. Nicaragua was so much more fun. I'm going to move back there. And then I've been back here since 2019. Damn, KZ. Damn, KZ. So you were there the whole fucking pandemic, bro. How was that? What's up, Wally's Adventure? No, I wouldn't Savage Dog Lock her, but if you want to. Ilya versus Charles, yeah, I like the fight. You thought Ilya should have fought Armin? Well, the issue is Armin pulled out of a championship fight the day before. You just can't do that, bro. You just can't do that, bro. Yeah, we thought it was a regional MMA card that was announced with Rosenstruy, Caceres, Saldana, Boston Salmon, Trinaldo, but nah, it's Dirty Boxing, Mike Perry's league. Yeah, Bellotto pulled out of the Craig fight from herpes, bro. Who the fuck is he banging? Shadow Jitsu? Not today, bro, because I ain't wearing pants, dog. I did lock Kurt before and I lost. It was fine. People wearing masks and stuff and the whole hand sanitizer thing and plastic screens, but they didn't do any quarantining. That's pretty good. So would you say that like it's been a very enjoyable experience living there? And do you see yourself ever moving back to America, KZ, or are you staying there for life, bro? Because like you almost like you break the matrix, KZ. Like you aren't stuck in the American grind of work and this and that. Like obviously I know you work, but the stress culture of America you don't have. KZ's funny. He says he's economically soy, but socially and culturally conservative. You know what, KZ? That's the most savage way to explain it. Armin did beat Charles, yeah. I get what you're saying, and Charles struggled with Chandler a bit. It's just you can't bless somebody pulling out the day before with a title fight against somebody else. You can't because they're unreliable now. Where are the American stars in the UFC? I don't know, bro. You're buying a house out here. Maybe I might just go to the United States more often once I start making better money. That's fair, KZ. So you love it, bro. Would you recommend it, bro? You think I should move there? I should just dip out of America and come join you, speak a little Spanish. Hola, ¿cómo estás, mi amigo? Yo, KZ, yo, man. I don't know what the fuck. Puta madre. Puta madre. Yeah, pulling out of a fight for having herpes is crazy. What the fuck? What the fuck was he doing the other night? Met Guru randomly on back in March after my 25th birthday and very aware of the channel. I have the receipts. Wait, so you just randomly met MMA Guru in person? That's pretty cool. UFC dropped a fight promo for 316, And if anything, it's 2 minutes of highlights and close-ups. That's it. I ain't even watching it. You can buy a 2 to 3 bedroom house in a nice neighborhood for like 80 to 100K. Has security walking around and shit at the main gate. Damn, bro. They have it like secured. Are there a lot of hooligans though? Are there a lot of hooligans? AJ and Guru best bet segment post fight reviews would go crazy. You know what? I think that us doing some type of best bets format would be sick, bro. Format. But nah, it wouldn't happen though. Guru don't really care as much about the betting side as I do, to be fair. You know what I'm saying? Guru Moneyline will go hard. Guru Moneyline will go crazy, but nah, it won't happen. I feel like Jeremy Stevens is going to have another fight in the UFC. Yeah, I can see it. He and Gary fought with his cold sore. I was thinking that maybe, Bellato had a different type of herpes. In the shitty areas, but if you stay in the nice places, you're not going to really deal with those people. That's good to know. Me and Guru to do a video. Bro, the deal is when I hit 100,000 subscribers, Guru and I will collab. So you're going to have to stick around for a while, bro. You want to fucking help it happen? One subscriber at a time. Let's get another subscriber this stream. Let's get another sub. Let's keep running the subscribers all the way up. I'm hyped for that Patchy Mix debut too. It's going to be sick. Burger and lobster for your birthday, traveling to Oxford? Really? Caught him for 2 to 3 minutes and had a nice convo about YouTube MMA. That's fucking sick, dude. Still a third world country at the end of the day, so there's a bunch of poverty, but lucky I'm living good out here because for what I do for work, the dollars goes a lot farther. That's sick, KZ. I'm happy for you, KZ. I'm happy for you, bro. I hope that you're fucking living lavishly over there. Of course I'm picking against Batista, bro. I'm going Patchy Mix. I'm going Patchy Mix. I'll eat gangsta, 100K soon. Love from Sunderland. Shout out to you, Aiden. Love to you, bro. I still have my house, pets, and my hot, crazy Latina girlfriend, so I'm chilling though. KZ, you're living lavishly, bro. You're doing it right. I'm still here living the American dream. Fuck what they talking about. USA in this hole. Savage Mo, USA in this hole. What are my thoughts on Morales? I mean, to go out there and smoke Burns in the first round, this dude's good, man. Burns is also washed, but he's fucking good, man. Morales is sick. What's up, AJ? Just tuning in on my office day at work, making the schedules. Thanks for making the workday 10 times better. I got you, Zohan. I got you, Zohan. Come on. I guess I'm what you would call a passport bro before the term was even invented. I guess so, KZ. KZ's living lavishly, bro. He's loving life. He's comfortable. He's chilling. Hyped for Roundtree's return. He's trained with Liam Harrison and is now doing his camp with Jonathan Haggerty's coach. I think he'll show out. Or he gets fucking destroyed by Jamal Hill and his career goes to shit. Dos Santos and Arlean. Why you ask me about the shittiest fight on that card? They're both ass. I don't know. They're both horrible, bro. 9-7 Arlean versus Dos Santos, who lost to fucking Puja Tomar? Are you kidding me? That's probably the lowest level women's MMA fight they can book right now. Like, what are we doing? Like, sometimes I just think, like, why? Like, what's the point? Like, why? If I'm the UFC, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to just release these girls because they have no fucking purpose of being here. Neither one of them is getting any wins. Like, or if I'm going to match them up, I'm not having them fight each other. I'm going to have them get their ass kicked by a girl that's actually good. I'm not going to give one of them a win against the other worst woman on the fucking roster, bro. It's just it's stupid to me. Like, let me match up the two worst fighters in each division. Let's just match them up and let's waste everybody's fucking time. When you know if the competition jumps one notch up to like okay prospect or mid veteran, they're going to get crushed. So that's it. You hit my true MMA fan nerve. Oh, it's true, bro. It's like, what is the UFC if that's the level? 9-7. That's the fucking level. That's the level. That's gonna be it. That's the UFC. Welcome to the UFC, guys. The highest level of fighting in the world, and that's what we're gonna showcase on television. Shouldn't the UFC have some fucking shame? Like, dude, these girls probably couldn't beat girls from 2006. We should probably consider taking them off the UFC roster. Like, what in the fuck is happening, bro? It's like somehow the talent pool of the UFC is worse. Like when it sucked back in the day, it was like, well, it's the early days of the UFC. Now it's like, it ain't the early days of the UFC, and there's still trash cans somehow walking around as UFC fighters. I don't understand. Oh, well, bro, they train, they have black belts in jiu-jitsu. Do I give a fuck about the credentials? I'm talking about at UFC level. Sure, they do martial arts. And on a context of untrained to trained, sure, they're good at it. But at an elite level, bro, there's guys who played high school basketball that are good at basketball. But if you compare them to the NBA, they would be fucking shit. And nobody would bat an eye when you say they suck. The fuck? Because it's fighting. It's like everybody's so sensitive. Oh my God. They said, I train martial arts. And they said, I can't fight. Like, chill the fuck out. It's a sport. I'm grading you on a scale of UFC caliber. It's like the fucking most weird thing is like fighters are like, we can't be criticized. Dude, you are a sportsman. You are doing a sport, and we are in our right to give a judgment and assessment and analysis of your performances and abilities in said sport. But because you punch, oh, well, I'll punch you in the face. What the fuck are you on about? What the fuck are you on about? Oh, I'll hit you. I'll hit you with my car. What the fuck are we talking about? What is this delusion? We're talking about cage fighting in the UFC. There are a lot of shit can fighters that are getting into the UFC because we have this weird ass time period going on where it's like, I don't know, we're like holding on to like shit because we don't want to pay more for talent. It's like everybody's just trying to make money. It's fucked, bro. The shit is gifted nowadays. Back in the day, you had to do martial arts for decades to get a black belt in BJJ. True shit. The roster is too bloated. They need to cut some guys and sign better heavyweights. Agreed. Yeah, there's definitely some sensitive fighters out there. Artelian could get cracked. Fuck it. You don't care, Brendo. He's pissed. UFC has 40% too many fighters. Honestly, there's so many shit fighters. I'm not even arguing. Like we could cut. So I could literally go through each division right now and probably cut 10 people from the roster right now. If I wanted to, I could cut 10 people from every fucking weight class right now. I think it's because the UFC wants event every weekend. They have to bloat their roster. Agreed. 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 But you shouldn't be matching up trash cans versus one another. It's actually a fire video idea. It's actually pretty good. Yeah, that's actually a good video. I could do that. Just angry AJ just shitting on people. Fucking trash. They should maybe cut the roster and just invest more in the regional shows, contender stuff to fill empty weekends. They won't, though. Turn Philly heel, AJ. Fuck it. I might have to, but I'm not even turning heel. I'm just fed up. I'm fed up playing the nice guy. Oh, man, the UFC's going to come through for us, guys. And then they book fucking Rayani Amanda versus Elise Artelian, and we're at the Apex again. And I'm thinking to myself, do they really give a fuck about fans? Or are they just trying to get ad revenue? Is that all this is? The fuck, man? What is happening with this promotion? I'm freaking the fuck out. You're taking asthma medicine? Good. Weights experience. Relax. Take some asthma medication and chill. Now, there needs to be fighters released from every weight class. I agree with that. Every fucking weight class. Have a big ass whiteboard with all their faces just circling 10 fighters, calling them out. That'd be fucking crazy. Hey, see you later, casual degenerate. What's up, Paige? Just seeing you live. Morales is the truth. That was great. Ready for his next fight. Does he get Gary? I don't know if they'll give him Gary, but he's a good fight for Gary. That's a wild fight. I'm interested in that fight. I'm very interested. I'm diggity down with it, bro. Did I sign the petition to strip Jones of the title? It's had almost 10K signature. If they don't make the fight between him and Aspinall in the next month or two, I'll sign it, but I'm not going to sign it yet because I'm holding out for hope. 170 is on fire right now. 170 is the best division. I saw Road to UFC's on this week, but bro, I hate the time that it starts. I'm not going to stay up all night to watch the Road to UFC. Maybe I'll rewatch it though. I'll probably rewatch it. If you guys think it's worth it to rewatch, I could rewatch it. It's tomorrow, or is it Saturday? When is it? Is it Friday? I don't even remember. I don't really care about Road to UFC because I think they have like some of the shittiest fighters. To be real with you, like the Road to UFC just produces like shit talent on the fucking regular. Just to keep it real, like they do. It's ass. I saw the video of Morales in a dress. It's some Ecuadorian holiday thing. He's not a cross-dresser. Also, chat, we're at 66 likes. Can we get 70 likes up in here? We need more. Run the likes up. I know we could get 70 right now, bro. I know we could do it. I want to get 100 likes by the 90-minute mark. Thursday's episode 1? Okay. Sounds good. Check Discord. I'll check the Discord right now. Let's see what's cooking in the Discord. What are the people on about in the fucking Discord? Oh, KZ did his video. How did it do? Hopefully it did good. Damn, that looks fucking good. You're doing it right, Braden K. You're eating good, man. Let's see KZ's video real quick. KZ. This is a great video. I'm just fucking liking it. I'm liking it off rip, and I let it play in the background, KZ, so you can get some more fucking watch time. It's not that I don't want to watch. It's just I'm in the middle of a stream, you know? I'm in the middle of a fucking stream. I'm doing something. Dana, he's being replaced by Turkey Al-Ashik. He's not promoting the Canelo fight anymore, thankfully. I'm glad he's not promoting that fucking fight. I was pissed off with him promoting that fucking fight. I was angry at it, to be honest. I was pissed. I was pissed, bro. Hey, appreciate you, KZ. Yo, listen, there's no money line tonight, but I'm still doing vids. I got another live stream. I'm going to do a Q&A later, bro. A little evening Q&A. I'm doing streams all week. Off week, I'm streaming every fucking day. Every fucking day I'm streaming. I don't give a fuck. What's up, Tommy Foreign? How you been, bro? I'm chilling, man. It's a beautiful day. It's a chill stream. There's no fights this weekend. I'm just relaxing, talking my shit about the UFC. He does need to focus on his damn job. Dana White is fucking slacking, bro. He's thinking about too many other things. Dana White's been out to lunch since 2022. Valid. Valid, bro. He slowly started to hate Dana more and more since 2023. Yeah, I think he started to fall off in the past 2 years. 317 is stacked. 317 is a great card. It better be for International Fight Week, bro. It better be for International Fight Week. Dana is leaving. He's not working with Turkey, bro. He's not working with Turkey Al-Ashik anymore. They don't have him running the boxing event. He's been replaced. Maybe the UFC is going to replace him next, to be honest. I wouldn't be shocked. I wouldn't be shocked. His energy is elsewhere. That's the problem. People don't want to hear it. No, how do you know? Oh, well, I fucking see it. I know. His energy's just elsewhere, bro. You can't be a boxing promoter and a UFC promoter, man. It's cool if he wants to switch to boxing and just focus on that. God bless. You know? Dana's a certified sellout. Do I wear this hat in public, baby J? Only when I feel like it. Dana White needs an intervention. Agreed. Nah, Ben. If there's another one, Dana White's he's gone, bro. He's gone. That was his peak, bro. He put all his energy into that, and it's over now. He ain't come back since the pandemic, bro. They gave him the shot, and it fucking infiltrated his brain or something. I don't know what happened. He hasn't been the same. I hope a fan sees you in public without the hat and takes a pic with you so we see the hairline. It exists. I met a subscriber in public who has a picture of me, but he said he's not going to release the picture. He's not going to show it to anybody. But I mean, if it gets leaked, it gets leaked. I'm not going to cry about it. Let's see what happens first. Does my hairline get leaked? Or do we hit 100,000 subscribers? Find out every single week, bro. We're almost at 50K. We're almost at the halfway mark. I'm fucking hype about that, to be honest. I'm fucking hype as shit. I'm hype as fuck. Big fan from the Netherlands here, bro. Keep up the grind. Thank you, Marco. I appreciate you, dog. I appreciate you a lot, bro. You're a gangster for the support. If AJ's bald up top, I wouldn't know what to do. Listen, you have to tolerate it either way. You have to tolerate it, bro. When we hit 100K, there will be an epic hair review. It will happen. Here's 250 G's. Nelk boys, go gamble. KO and undefeated prospect short notice. Here's 12 G's. We promise an Apex main card spot next time. Yup. That's when you know somebody needs to be replaced, bro. He's fucking handing out money to his buddies, but the guy's fucking putting their life on the line in the cage. You get fucked from him. AJ has to be bald or else we got to hide our GFs. That's funny as fuck. Am I going to get a dapper haircut for the reveal? Nah, I'll just take the cap off. You'll see it soon enough, bro. You'll see it soon enough. When the time is right, you'll see. When the time is right. Only when the time is right, though. Dana's scum, a character, but he's scum. You think he's a scumbag, Romo? On a clear night in Las Vegas with the right kind of eyes, you can look west and almost see the high water mark where Dana White crested and rolled back. I'm so confused about it. What are you talking about? Bam. Plot twist. You have that medieval monk haircut with the bald circle shaved into the top of your head. I might. Wouldn't I seem like a guy who'd be willing to do some weird shit like that? Used to care about getting a nice fade and haircut shit. Once I had kids, it's straight buzz cut like Magomedov. That's all right. Listen, you're a Magomedov type of guy, bro. I think you should still grow the top out, do a nice little slick back, you know? Then it looks like he just hates his job at this point. He's lost the fire. You do the same to your son, write down the bark. Can I tell you honestly, bro? Give your son a nice hair. Take him to a barbershop. Get him a nice cut. Trust me. I'm not saying get him a line up like a fucking, overly done style, but grow out the top a bit. Have a little style to it. Put a little gel because it's the hair is a certain when you're in school, it's a certain thing. It's like a hierarchy, bro. Kids with just the buzz cut, they get treated differently. I swear to God. Maybe not at your son, but some will. I'm telling you, bro. You got to get him a nice haircut, have him looking good. Your son has curly blonde hair when it grows out, bro. Let that kid grow it out. That kid's gonna be pulling in the ladies soon. Let him grow that shit out. Let him grow it a bit, bro. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Gonna have more aura with some hair on him, bro. Don't just buzz him, man. You have him looking like a fucking Russian. That's crazy. That's funny as hell. You have him like fucking Magomed. You gonna what's it? Is his name Islam? What'd you name him, bro? You give him a Russian name, Habib. Your son's name is Habib. He's white guy, Habib. Yo, Habib, how you doing? Where you from? Russia or something? No, I'm from Canada. What are you talking about? There are a lot of broccoli head ass dudes in the gym. True. You had a goofy long haircut in middle school and high school too. That's dude, KZ. It built your character, bro. His son is 6, but has a Dagestan beard. Just early bloomer with the facial hair. Early bloomer. What's up, Holly? Good to see you. Yo, AJ. Happy Monday. What do you think about O'Malley? Expensive to fade, but I think I'm going 300 to win 100. I feel like Marab beats him, but then again, the fucking fight game is weird. And O'Malley is younger. Thoughts about Tagir getting a typical Dagestani layup short notice replacement? Who's he fighting? I thought Tagir was fighting Kyoji Horiguchi. Am I stupid? What happened? Who is it? You're rocking an undercut with a top long. You like the style? You had the emo Bieber coconut head haircut. You had the trifecta, bro. Damn. You were an ugly kid. That's why it was funny. It's great. The hair either adds or subtracts aura. I agree with that, boy. Caleb, at least it's not Habib. Azat Maxim. I mean, Azat Maxim's okay. It's actually a good fight. Your hair is long or longer than mine, Brendo? Damn, son. Your hair shit straight up turns into and around. I don't keep it faded. Fuck it. If you go to the barber shop, bro, you got to understand. They line you up. Unless you got the equipment to do it at home, dog, this shit's going to overgrow quick and you're going to have to keep going back. The barbers are geniuses, bro. They give you a haircut that within 3 weeks' time, you're going to need to get it fucking cleaned up again so they can have you coming back, bro. It's a good strategy. Smart. Guys, we're at 70 likes. We need more, though. We're at 71. I want 100 likes on this stream, man. What's it going to take to get 100 likes? You had a mustache in second grade, peach fuzz. I was the shit. That's fucking crazy. Come to 319 so I can buy you a beer. I'm streaming during 319, bro. It's a big ass pay-per-view. I got a lot of work to do that week, man. You got to remember, man, the fight game's my job too. And I need to fucking try and be well past 50K subs. I think this year we're very live to hit 60,000 subscribers. Because when fucking Contender Series starts, bro, the lives, the views, holy shit. When Contender Series starts, bro, I got 3 months of Savage mode. I'll take a Ripski later tonight. If we hit 100 likes on this stream, next stream, which is in the evening, I will do a Ripskis for you guys. If not, I'm staying sober all day. That's the deal. Because you guys know I'm going live again. Dude, I can't wait for Contender Series. This shit's like my favorite, bro. That shit's like a holiday. When the Contender Series is on, my Tuesdays are heavenly. My Tuesdays are heavenly, bro. It's a heavenly Tuesday. Yo, did you guys see Full Violence use my audio in one of their Michael Morales promo vids? Michael Morales is a star-studded prospect. I was like, that's sick. I thought you were sick or on some shit. I was looking for the fight pick video. Nah, it's an off week, bro. If you ever see no fight picks on a Sunday, you know what that means? It's an off week, dog. I don't care if I'm recording in the middle of the fucking desert. I'll get a video out to you guys. July 4th week, I'm gonna probably have an on the road breakdown. Why you been crappy but coping? I'm glad to see you back. It's good to have the people back. The good people. The good people. I'm gonna have some fun. I'm gonna drop some fun videos this week. I'm just gonna have a good time, bro. Run the likes up for the expert himself. Thank you, Chasey MMA. I'm gonna probably do like a criticism of how the UFC is currently being run video. That's what I kind of want to do. Then if but people ask me to do a release fucking fighters that need to be cut from the UFC immediately, I feel like that video will work too. Something like that. Something savage. Need the 40K shout out when you do the cuts video. Come on, man. I got you. I'd shout you out. I would, bro. I've shouted out plenty of people during my videos. If they said something to me, I'm like, yo, I shout out this guy as I'm doing the video. I've done it before. There's people in chat, they've seen it. Savage Mode USA in this all. Who wins? Patchy Mix or Mario? I think Patchy Mix. What up, AJ? What up, chat? What's up, halftime? I went 7-4 on this past weekend's card, and I swept the main card at least. You think Patchy Mix by murder? I feel like unanimous decision is live, but maybe he gets a finish. It'd be good if he got a finish, but I wouldn't like bet the house on him getting a finish, Listen, guys, I see that we're at 80 likes. I see that progress has been made, but I'm also a little frustrated that we're only at 80. We need 100. We need 100, bro. I need 100. I need 100. I think Patrick can find the finish. He wants that 10K Guru bounty. Is Guru going to really pay it out, though, if it happens? Abdul Malik versus Brundage, minus 350 right now. Put that in your parlays before it's minus 1,000. Damn, yeah. Abdul Malik at minus 350 is kind of crazy. That is crazy as fuck. Alonzo Menafield is fighting Umar Asai. Guru is rich. He can pay that nowadays. True. Bro, Melky's foot was busted up, bro. He sliced that shit. Zahuber Johnson added a 317. You know, it seems just like a great fight. Can Michael Johnson pull off another epic upset win? Maybe. UFC has no more personality these days. They need to bring personality back, bro. It's just becoming very like clones. Like everybody looks the same. Johnson and Zahuber is a banger, bro. Caught a snippet of Ian Gary on Ariel. The guy wants nothing to do with Sean Brady. Oh, he said that he doesn't want to fight him? Yeah, Melky's not making it to the top. But Melky's all right, though. MJ's probably cooked. Zahuber probably knocks his ass out. But listen, what if MJ's got one more good one in him? But nah, I'll probably go Zahuber. I feel like Zahuber's going to knock his ass out. I feel like Zahuber's going to have like a breakout win finally. Yeah, they're all like clones, bro. UFC reminded me of the fucking Clone Wars, bro. Everybody in the same outfits, man. Individuality gone. Of course, but you got to respect MJ. He's been on the roster forever, man. You don't care if John fights or not. Only thing that sucks right now is he's wasting Aspinall's prime years. And yes, I'm a Jones fan. Well, you're being right. Zaitar's it's fucking ass, though. Zaitar shit. Oh, Zahuber's an absolute fraud if he loses. I completely agree. You want to see Jared Gordon versus Diego Ferreira next fight? You know, that does kind of make sense. But I feel like Ferreira just got his ass kicked by Grant Dawson. I don't know if he gets the Jared Gordon fight, but maybe. Melky definitely needs a good vacation. And he needs a full camp for his next fight. But I don't think he's going to win. He's not beating anybody in the top 15. I don't see it. I think he's okay. But he's not like hyper elite or anything like that. He's okay. Just okay. That's the truth. He's just okay. He's good enough. Guys, can we get 90 likes up in here by the hour, 20-minute mark? We have less than 4 minutes. Hit the damn like. Zahuber, nothing more than a brawler. I would say he's a pretty decent kickboxer. If Michael Johnson is on one, though. Jones needs to fight by December or retire. I agree, but I'm going to say fuck December. I'm saying November. Bring custom shorts back, even if they don't want individual sponsors. Let the fighters build their image. Ben Caxton, to be honest, I'm with you. Even if the UFC wants to be so fucking stingy on the sponsorships, okay. Still, I think all fighters should be able to design their own fucking shorts, man. Even if it has to be the Venom brand, I think they should have their own flair to them, man. The simple, like, oh, well, it's a uniform. The leagues are uniform. It looks more professional that way. It just looks more basic. It looks more bland. It looks more boring. I'll do a seated shadow box at 100 likes, but I ain't standing up without pants on. I'm in underwear right now. My favorite thing is streaming with just my fucking skeevies on, bro. Call it the wraps. You know what I'm saying? Who gives a fuck? You got the boxer briefs on and you're chilling. It's the right way to do it, bro. It means you're living the dream, you know? Suit and tie on the top half, underwear on the bottom half. Call it a day. Call it a day, bro. You name your son Khalib? Khalib. That is close to Habib, to be honest. Khalib. Khalib. Bro, Mix versus Batista is 1,000 times better than Vera. Custom shorts should be high quality so they look good, but they should be allowed to wear whatever they want. I agree, Casey. Enough of this shit. Are you going to do breakdowns on contenders too? Yes, I'll be doing contender series breakdowns. The only breakdowns on this channel that I will not be posting myself, but they'll be on this channel is PFL. My brother's doing PFL, but I am doing contender series and UFC. All UFC products I'm covering. Right. It'll make fighters more memorable, but they don't want that. They don't want that. Chat, they don't want that. I think the UFC doesn't want fighters to be more memorable. In some sick way, it's this sick control scheme So they really run the show. The monopoly's at the top. Bro, I'm telling you, man, I think sickly the UFC doesn't want fighters to stand out too much because they want the machine to stand out more than anything else. So they always have the control. No one can ever go against us again. They're scarred from the Ngannou situation. They lost that war and they're embarrassed. I agree. Fighters should definitely have sponsorships on their pants. It's stupid that they don't. Like UFC just needs to make all the money. Let's just make all the money. UFC just makes all the fucking money. Fighters get fucking crumbs, bro. The UFC is a massive loaf of bread and they give the fighters little crumbs off the edge. That's it. At least they let fighters say whatever they want. True. True. They can say what they want, but they can't make what they want. They can't be who they want. PFL definitely should be taking advantage of UFC off weeks. Every UFC off week should be a PFL Friday night fights or even Saturday. And I would fucking do a live stream for them if they did it like that, but they don't. Yeah, custom shorts and sponsorships. It's great they can say what they want, but they need more. The UFC needs some changes, bro. They let dudes hold the Bible over their head in the octagon and won't let them have custom shorts. It's true. It's weird. Reebok era was terrible. Oh my God. Please. That was even worse. The Venom era is bad, but the Reebok era is horrible. Hey, we're one like away from 90. Shout out to you guys for hitting the likes, man. Appreciate that. It's still better than a 9 to 5 job that you hate but have to work, I guess. Yeah, but we're not comparing worse then. We're comparing what the UFC could be. We're talking about what the UFC could be. Not, well, it's good enough. It's better than that. No, no, no. We're talking about what it could be and what it should be. It's not about, oh, well, we can tolerate this because it's still better than doing that. It's still better promotion than there. But no, no, no. It's talking about making the UFC the pinnacle. And there's a way that the UFC could reach a new high. I'm telling you, there's a new high point. The UFC could reach a new high. And it ain't just about Dana White announcing fights on Instagram, dog. It runs deeper. It comes down to these little things. It comes down to the fighter's likeness being their own, man. I am a UFC fighter. I can wear what I want. These are my shorts. This is my style. This is my flair. This is my flow. Even if they still want a professional look, they could have designated sponsor spots on the shorts for personal sponsors. I prefer the Wild West, though. Bring back the custom. The Wild West is it. We would love if you be the full-time MMA YouTuber taking MMA context into pictures. Listen, I'm trying my best and I'm doing a lot of coverage of this game every single week. It's a week off, so now we can get creative. And then it's like, okay, promotion-wise, dude, it's small fixes to make things better. I love the face-to-face, bro. I love the fucking intensity building these rivalries up. Hamzat Chimaev and Dricus du Plessis sitting across from each other at a fucking table before the fight. You're telling me you're not tuning into that? Are you not tuning into that? Does that not get a million fucking views? Hamzat and du Plessis across the table from one another? What if there's a viral ass moment from that? Fucking builds the fight even more. Come on, man. If fighters made millions, they'd never fight and become complacent. I completely disagree, bro. If they're a fighter, they're fighting for the check and there'll be someone else that wants it more. No, it doesn't make any sense, bro. That's a delusional mentality. That's what you've been brainwashed to believe by the fucking machine of the UFC. The same people that say rich people be telling you money means nothing. You don't need any money, but they got billions that they want to hold on to. Really? Oh, but you don't need money. Okay. Go fuck yourself. The UFC will never be boxing, bro. UFC will never be boxing, bro. We're good. We're good. We're good. Trust. This will work. Fighters getting paid more is not a bad thing, bro. It's not. There's going to be guys that are still fighting often and guys coming in looking good, ready to go. I'm telling you. I agree. The UFC's greed is limiting their potential, bro, to glory. They don't want glory. They want USD, which is fucked, bro. They used to want glory. I want someone running the show that wants the glory. The issue is they got bought by a big company now. And it's like they're just another machine, bro. They're another machine. The UFC needs to start doing some interesting promotion again. Corporations do ruin everything. The UFC is a big corporation. That's what TKO now, bro. Things have changed, man. Hey, also, we're at 91 likes, chat. I want 100. I'm not going to settle for less than 100. We got 135 people watching, bro. Hit the likes. Everybody here. I'm talking to you, bro. Why the fuck you not liking the damn stream? Why you not hitting subscribe? Why you just sitting there thinking, oh, this guy's cool, but I don't know if I want to sub. Sub to the damn channel, man. I want to get 2 new subscribers on this stream. I want to get 47,870. So make sure you subscribe. Right. They need to do the promos they did back in the day. Exactly. Connor, Aldo. It's like they just built everybody up with putting effort and energy into it. Now it's like, well, the UFC is just going to sell. No, it's not. The pay-per-views are down to nothing, bro. The pay-per-views are useless and they're more pricey than ever before. UFC pay-per-views are more pricey than ever and they fucking are less promoted. What the fuck is going on? They let ads and fighters speak for themselves instead of putting together entertaining fighter character building, fan stardom building content. Agreed, Romo. Agreed. And we're sick of it. We're fed up now. We're fed up now. The UFC Great Depression, it feels like that. It's like I feel like I'm in some dystopian future where everything's fucking gray. That's what the UFC feels like now. Everything's gray. Everything's fucking gray, bro. The Spike days were great. Right. It doesn't matter how big a sport is. Nothing just sells. NBA's losing ratings. Promotion is everything. Interesting storylines is everything. I haven't watched a basketball game in I don't know how long. I don't think that Moicano is fighting for a title again. If Charles or Topuria pull out fight week, I hope not. I don't want the UFC turning into the NFL either, bro. $100 million contract divas, but considering you still have to fight in a cage, I doubt. Yeah, I don't think that would happen. Just got done with work. Shout out to you, Hernanov. What's up, bro? When Dana was actually in charge and not just a mouthpiece for the CEOs, it was a better company. True. Dude, $80 a pay-per-view is crazy, bro. But gladly I'd pay 60. $59.99. Boom. $59.99 is better, bro. $80 is stupid. Pay-per-view in general is stupid, but $80 especially. I hope we're in like a transient period for the UFC where things are changing and we're about to reach a new high. Bro, nah, fuck giving us 6 fights, Brendo. They'll just give us a featured prelim on the pay-per-view. Nah, just fucking drop the price. Chat, we're at 94 likes. We're 6 likes away from 100. If we hit 100 likes by the 90-minute mark, which is in less than 2 minutes, I'll give you guys a seated shadow box for the people. It's 30 per month for all pay-per-views in the UK. I mean, that's way better. And you had it free for a few months? That's crazy. Who should replace Dana? I don't know. I don't know. You pay 35. Fair. You never bought a pay-per-view and never will. You never let the corporate scumbags. Damn. No pay-per-view for you, Romo. If we're paying $89.99, fighters shouldn't be doing post-fight interviews saying they were broke and to pray to God for money. Well, Gabriel hadn't fought in a while, to be fair. And it's not like he was super popular. Guru replaced Dana. That'd be crazy. So busy at work, I just took my first ribski. Hey, shout out to you, Jacob Garcia. I hope you're enjoying the fuck out of it. I hope it's a good ass ribski too. I hope it's a Ripski that's making you feel proud, bro. The internet is a wonderful thing. No, John Anik will not be a good replacement. Do you remember John Anik fucking crying after fans were trolling him? Oh, maybe I'll just switch to football. Absolutely not. Uh-uh. No, 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 no. It'd be great if the UFC distances themselves from Disney. They got to get on Netflix. Yeah, fuck no. John Anik, bro, PFL about to take over, dog. John Anik's a good commentator. Stick to what he does good. Fresh out of a meeting and AJ still here. I'm still here, Justin. I'm still here hunting for 100 likes, bro. That's it. I'm like a shark, bro. I'm like a shark going out to eat. My takes always turn Bay J into Piss J. No, I'm not pissed. I'm good. Bro, Bisbing and Dom Cruz full time? Fuck no. Fuck no. The UFC is mortally wounded. Damn. No, Connor's not running nothing. You think Hunter's the real guy behind the scenes? I mean, he's definitely a big part of the UFC. We got to get, him in the public light more often. Get to know him a bit more. Catch a vibe from him a little more. You know? Feel like we don't know enough about him. You do what you're told. You do what the fuck you're told, bro. That's how we are. That's how life goes. It is what it is. Joe Rogan would never run the UFC. Fuck no. He will never do it. Anik always crying for Bloat to get a title shot made me lose respect for him, acting like Leon calls the shots. Well, it's his bias, bro. Anik's bias as fuck, bro. Connor said he's running for president of Ireland or prime minister. All the UFC superstars are walking out the door. Now we're stuck with the clones. I mean, who's walking out the door that's a superstar? Joe Rogan used to be clean as fuck on the mic covering the UFC. But the problem is he got so many other things that he's doing, bro. He puts so much energy into other things. It's like the UFC is just a little side hustle. That's not his life, though. McGregor does a good job keeping his name in the fucking headlines, though. He does a damn good job. It's the fucking McGregor madness, bro. Dustin Jacoby's fighting Bruno. It's Bruno something. Fuck, the name's escaping me. Bruno Lopez. I was about to say Bruno Silva. I'm like, nah, it's not Bruno Silva. You think Connor would save Ireland? I don't think he's stable enough. Ferguson already left. Poirier leaving soon. It's the old guard, bro. They're on their way out. The old guard's on their way out. That's how it goes, dude. They're on the way the fuck out. 97 likes, chat. There's three more likes for 100, and there's 130 people watching. 3 of you are just gonna watch and not hit likes. Come on, chat. Please hit the like button for your boy. Show some love. It's good for me, bro. It tells YouTube you like the content, which promotes it to more people and helps build this fucking magic that we're working on here. This is episode 92 of the Lunchtime Live. It's a relatively new series, bro. This is a brand new series. I started doing this shit in 2025. Soon we'll be at 100 episodes. Soon after that, we'll be at 200. It'd be crazy when we hit episode 1000 of the Lunchtime Live. The daily live stream Q&A, the daily MMA live chat every day. Like and sub for more savage DJ and locks. Like and sub for more savage rants, bro. Yeah, Joe's lost the fire. AJ, they want you to stay on. Here I am. I'm right here. I'm still on. I'm still here. Is Dana leaving? He got replaced by Turkey Al Sheik in the lead up to that boxing event. He's not promoting it now. Good. Thank God he's not. He shouldn't be. Dana White should not be promoting fucking boxing. Fuck no. Fuck no. Hey, thank you guys for the 100 likes. You know why I needed it? So later I can, give you guys a little ripskis for the evening stream. Sound good? Sound good. Sound damn good. Guys, let's support our brother AJ. Full dedication. Hey, Anad Sharma, thank you for 179. I don't know the currency, but thank you for 179. Shout out to you, Anad. Big W. What do you eat today, savages? Bro, get some lean ground beef and make a cheeseburger. All fights that are booked are in the U.S. except Baku and Abu Dhabi. Well, I'm sure they'll, be doing some other locations soon enough, but I mean, maybe you'll get a UK card at some point. I mean, we just had it though. We just had it with Sean Brady. I didn't see a reason for Dana White getting replaced by Turkey Al Sheik, but they sent him out. Age, I'll be falling asleep on Moneyline Mondays, no cap. It's late for me. And KZ, you need to. Fire ass Chinese food sounds amazing. Well, Moneyline Monday is not tonight. There is no Moneyline tonight. It's just me streaming tonight. You've been watching tape on Road to UFC? Fuck, respect to you, Mac. It looks like it might be entertaining. Bet. I don't know why you can't re-up on your membership. People become members all the time from their phones on this stream. The link is right here. I post the link all the time. No, I don't think Contender Series should be a tournament. I like how they do it. You think Road to UFC has potential? I got low expectations with Road to UFC. Always. Always low expectation. I don't really like Road to UFC. Bro, Dulatov is going to destroy Adam Fugit. What time am I going on later? Like 8 to 9:30 type shit. I'm about to sign off out of here in a minute. I'm going to go eat something, and I'm going to go hit chest, bro. I got a workout to do. Chat. I do love and appreciate all you guys, though. You guys are gangsters for always supporting me. W's to the community, having my back. W's to the community, showing love. W to the community, hitting the likes. I'm going to do lean ground beef, bro. I got to go eat something. I'm fucking starving, man. I'm fucking starving, bro. Hit the likes on the way out. Nah, I don't have a home gym. I'm going to the gym. Hit the likes on the way out. Subscribe if you're new. And listen, I'm going to bring the thunder. I'll be back later. All right, guys. I'll see you later. Peace out.